Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and quick review of the Casemate Studio Collection Naked TUV hardshell case for the HTC One M8. It's also produced for the M1 M9 and the HTC 10, which has now been released. And Casemate is an accessory company that has never really shied away from innovation in the past, so we're eager to see their new cases and what they are bringing to the table. In this instance, the Naked TUV is unique because not only does it have a translucent shell, which is typical for something more stylish and still allows you to see the aluminum construction, which is a beauty to behold on the HTC One series, but it also combines a rubber bumper, which is found in more rugged and durable devices and cases, and hence the name for the Naked TUV. And this case itself, it sells through the company's website and also on Amazon for roughly $30 or so. So it's not the most inexpensive case on the market, but again, it does provide a mix between something that's attractive as well as adding some protection for your device. In the case that you drop it, it's going to absorb some shock. Otherwise, some other specs on the back. It doesn't have an integrated screen protector or anything like that, so it's not like a OtterBox case in the sense it's completely going to be waterproof or anything like that. It's still meant for day-to-day usage, regular usage. It's relatively slim, and it does have a cutout for the metallic buttons, which is chrome edged, and it provides some extra protection in that sense. So basic info on the back, and that's basically it. So opening things up, we have just the case included, and that's it. Here's a bumper. Seems like there is a sheet of protective film on the bottom here. There we go. And now we have just the case itself. So it is just a transparent sheet of plastic, but it feels pretty durable as far as not being too thin. The volume rocker are integrated onto the bumper, which we'll take a look at in a moment. And of course, the Casemate logo is stamped on the very bottom of the unit. It's a little bit hard to catch, but it is present. And again, it is a rather thin fit and finish. So the actual rubber bumper here is very malleable and flexible. We have the chrome edged keys, which should feel pretty good, as well as the additional cutouts and protective parts for the phone. Otherwise, the case itself, the transparent part, the plastic, does add a bit more of a nice grip for the device because the aluminum shell in the One M8 was quite slippery, and so it's easy to have the phone slip out of your hands. This provides a tighter grip, although it will still probably attract a few fingerprints and dust because of the nature of this transparent plastic. I'm also a little bit concerned about the longevity of the case as well, because it's still curved just like the One M8, so if you set it on a desk or a surface, it's still going to scratch kind of the center point and probably will accumulate some scratches and dings here over time, which will obviously detract from the beauty and appeal of a transparent case. But we're going to try inserting the bumper. That fits in like so, as you can see. And we're going to slide in the phone next. So we're going to slide in the top, and then continue on the back. There's also, again, that Casemate logo on the very back as well. So a slightly new tactic, I put on the bumper first. That seems to have a pretty cohesive fit around the sides, and all the keys and buttons all work properly, and they work nicely as well. And now we're going to put this entire bumper with the phone into the hard shell component. Let's slide that in. And voila, this is what the finished result looks like. You have kind of this translucent look on the bumper edge, and then of course the back is fully revealed, so you can still see the beautiful aluminum finish HTC has worked so hard to achieve. So it definitely still allows you to have a very beautiful presentation all around. You have cutouts that are pretty precise for the camera lens. It's also wide enough, so it still allows the flash to operate without having any shadowing effects that people often find on some more poorly designed cases. The actual ports for the 3.5mm jack isn't too obtrusive. It seems wide enough as well. Same thing with the charger jack. And of course the cutouts for the fronts are pretty precise as well. Obviously you can't access the SIM card with the case in place. There isn't a cutout for that. And also the volume key is pretty tactile and responsive. Although this does add a layer between the IR Blaster port and your television, let's say. So the reception distance might be a little bit shortened, but that's the same thing you'll find on almost any case that covers up this very top section, which is where the IR blaster is located. Otherwise, all the things seem to work nicely. The volume rocker is nice and tactile, and of course, everything is fully functional. So overall, nicely designed case. There is a lip on the front as well, so you can also set it face down. It doesn't slide around because of that rubber material, and also protects the screen from any scratches. So either way, I guess it's good in terms of setting on a desk. It doesn't really rock or roll around. So all in all, this is a rather impressive case designed by Casemate. As part of the Studio Collection, this is the Naked Tough, which offers that dual layer protection between a rubber bumper that absorbs some shock and is more durable, as well as a typical transparent plastic hardshell case. You can check out more details about this unit in our official written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Review.